Tetris Attack is a game I would rent to quite often when I was young. Mostly because I couldn't afford to buy it. I could only afford to buy one game a year from my parents. And the one game I remember that I absolutely needed to have that year was Super Mario RPG. Kind of regret not buying Tetris Attack because it's still not in the Nintendo's Virtual Console on the Wii. And somehow I doubt they'll ever put it in. Well, it's still a possibility. Anyway, for this Let's Play, I'm going to be playing through the entire Versus mode on very hard. With a twist though, I won't be just playing this game, I'll be playing the original version too, which is to say Panel de Pont. But first let's look at the edited version of this game right now. The main character is Yoshi as opposed to Lip, and one of the things I've noticed, even when I was younger about this game, is that the story makes no sense. Especially considering the friends that you're freeing are very generic enemies. Well, not all generic, like Raphael is not generic, but all the enemies, like Lakitu here, very generic. And you have to free them, and they become your friend when you beat them. It makes little sense. Anyway, even though I'm playing on very hard, this is very easy in the beginning. And hopefully that doesn't mean I will screw up and end up losing against Lakitu right now. Happens very often when you say something and you just happen to jinx it. Yeah, note, I'd like you to all pay attention. The blocks here are all the same, both on the enemy side and the our side. They'll come up later when we're playing the original game. Whoa, that was a surprise combo. Didn't even notice. Someone suggested in the comments of the video, the Wham video, that I play Mario hacks, but the truth is, a lot of people already do play those games, including someone I'm personally subscribed to already, and I don't feel like threading ground that's already been covered. What I've been thinking of playing actually is, besides, oh well, didn't even expect to win right there. What I've been thinking of playing are Fire Emblem hacks and possibly Donkey Kong hacks, Donkey Kong Country hacks, because I liked Donkey Kong Country when I was young, and I've rarely seen people play hacks of the game. I've seen plenty of people play the original games, but I know there's some people ROM hacks of those games, and figured I might give those a chance. I'm guessing the reason there's not as many Donkey Kong Country hacks is because it's not as popular with the Japanese scene. Because we know with Super Mario World, it's plenty popular with the Japanese scene. Whew. Yeah, I don't like Bumpty here. Very annoying. Both in the original game of Yoshi's Island and in this game. And the character Bumpty replaces, the original character from the original Panel de Pont game, is also very annoying. I can't remember her name. And that was even faster. Bumpty, what the hell? 35 seconds, that's... Yeah, despite being on very hard, this game is very easy. I think it's a little easier than the original game, but it's hard to tell because of the way the AI behaves. Ugh. And now for Poochie and Grinder. That's apparently the monkey, the name of the monkey riding on him. Both of these characters, very annoying on the Yoshi's Island. But one of them is supposed to be your friend. But that's a really goddamn lie. Poochie's no help. He's supposed to be very difficult to control in the Yoshi's Island game, but it feels more like the developers were laughing at us, given that the levels one of the levels you had to control him in was extremely difficult. It was supposed to be difficult, but it felt like fake difficulty because of the way it was designed. I like this music a lot, but it's not Poochie's music. It's the original characters that Poochie's replacing. The fairy, the wood fairy. I don't remember her name. Maybe I'll remember when we're actually covering Penelope. Or I could just check my MP3 files. I think I have her romanicized name. I probably said that wrong. There's also a Pokemon Puzzle League I think I might play. It has a 3D feature that I don't think has been ever... Well, I guess it might have been revisited because I haven't played other puzzle games of Nintendo. After this one, there was one... whoa, jeez. Poochie is back with a vengeance. And he beat me. Wow. Annoying even in this game. Yeah. Try again. Poochie, you're about to get neutered. Hopefully. Thing is, the game's not even supposed to be difficult right now. We're still in the very easy stages. I think it starts to ramp up difficulty on the next one. There's actually more blocks than this in the actual game. There's a dark blue block that never appears, even on very hard that we're playing right now. It never appears. It only appears in like the other modes for some reason. It'd make it a lot more difficult if there was that other block, but for some reason they didn't put it in. Even in the original game they had to put it in, so no idea what happened there. Not making very good progress here. Well, that's roughly around 2 minutes. The computer starts giving up in some way, or rather, it's because the stage starts to scroll up too quickly for the computer to keep up. Because their AI can only last for so long. Of course, even humans have trouble keeping up sometimes. Here comes a big one. Those gray blocks allow you to throw a small, actually no, a pretty long garbage block onto your opponent's side. And what it is that when you make when you line up three same color blocks, they break the garbage block they're connected to, but they won't go past the gray block. You have to destroy those alternatively. Also, interesting stage here. This is completely different from the original one. The original character that Wiggler here replaces is Ruby, and her stage looks completely different than this one. Also, this stage is I'm pretty sure this stage is a lot harder than the previous one. As demonstrated up here. Well, that was quick. 18 seconds. Man, to keep track of my continues, I don't like that. Not sure if it changes the ending or anything. There are some things that allow you to change the ending, but it only come up when you're at the final 4 stages, and only if you do something they offer to give you the chance to do. Should probably get a USB stick controller. there's not much to talk about in right now, due to how this game is extremely repetitive. Basically, you're always doing the same thing. You're always getting thrown into a fight with someone, and it's just the AI getting progressively more difficult. I think Wiggler's struggling right now to keep up. I guess I should explain the mechanics a bit more. If I could articulate my thoughts, not being very good at this. Come on, Wiggler. Lasting longer than I expected. I guess, well, and it is getting tougher now. Making a chain. There we go. That should finish him. Gotta make more combos. There. About time. It's a bit weird, but in the middle of the screen, it says level hard, but I remember it specifically saying very hard. Yet for some reason it doesn't. Anyway, finally got rid of Wiggler. Good. And now for the Froggy. Very creative name. I hate both of these characters too. Not as much as the next water level, but we'll see when it comes up. I don't even like the sound he makes. I do like the music though. All of the music in this game is very good. Some better than others, but overall, all good. Line up. Bit a bit. I'm not very good at recreating that sound. Bit a bit. This seems a lot more serene. Whoa. Actually, oh jeez. Yeah, I'm struggling to keep up here. Yeah, one of the things about the music, every time it goes lower than where my cursor is placed, it goes higher than where my cursor was placed, it changes into a more aggressive sound. And as soon as it goes back under it, it starts being calm again. It resets completely. That's kind of annoying, especially in the harder difficulties, because you'll hear that stuff very often. Oh jeez. Combo time. There, get rid of all of that stuff. Oop. Not sure if there's any hacks of this game. Here, big combo coming up. Could have continued a bit. Yeah. One of the weaker things about Tetris Attack over the original Panel de Pont game, I think, is that the cast of characters are just not as likable. I mean, I have a love-hate relationship with Yoshi, but the thing is, the generic enemies as all of the friends, quote-unquote, just isn't very enticing compared to the original cast, which are all unique characters. Oh. This stage. Gargantua Blarg. Not sure if that's... And a Flamer Guy! Flamer Guy! I can't believe he's actually called Flamer Guy. I thought that was a nickname. But no, he's actually called Flamer Guy. I love that he's called that. I guess it's because he's a shy guy, so it makes sense. But yeah, anyway, this music, it's awesome. Not the one right now. The one that's going to be calmer. Well, if I don't lose right away, that is. we go. There, this music. It's like roughly 5 minutes long, the longest song in the entire game. And it's freaking amazing. Just downloaded it recently for me to easy listen to all the time. I was actually took quite some time to find it actually, surprisingly enough. I had a site that complained that it's very difficult to convert Super Nintendo music, and yet every other game has their soundtracks ready for download. I remember this Gargantua blog being extremely difficult when I was younger, but now that I'm better, he's just very pretty much middle of the road. He's as difficult as you should expect at this stage of the game. I'm not very good at this. Oh jeez. Yeah, when you're getting when you're stuck up on the ceiling and you don't know what to do, just do basic combos and don't do anything complicated. Don't set up your super large combo that you're trying to do, because that's a mistake I do very often. There we go. It's already 2 minutes, but neither of us are losing particularly. Gotta get those gray blocks lined up. Uh oh. Crap. I'm getting worried here. There we go. Trying to get stuff to line up in time, it's a lot more difficult right now for some reason. There we go. This is taking a lot longer than I anticipated. I guess Blarg really is more difficult than previous fights. Or maybe I'm just playing, oh crap, not as good as I should. Okay, I've gotta just do simple combos and break everything now. There we go. Big combo coming up. Dang. Oh crap, oh crap. This is more exciting, very exciting. Even the music is exciting and great. There we go. 3 minutes, 17 seconds. I did say 17, right? I can barely hear myself over the music, but I'll be splicing my recording of the commentary and the actual internal music of the game when I'm editing it, but I don't know it right now. Oh. Him! I don't like him. He killed you in one hit in your Yoshi's Island game. And he replaces my favorite character from Panel de Pont too. I also don't like how he sounds. And he just looks very ugly too. But I guess the type of fish he's supposed to be isn't a catfish, I think. Not very appealing to me, despite being a cat, related to cats in some way. By name only, much like this game, related to Tetris and Yoshi's Island by name only. What Nintendo did is that they looked at the... Yeah, I mentioned in a previous video that Yoshi was a product placement for this game, and he pretty much is, along with the Tetris brand. Because despite being called Tetris Stack, this has hardly anything to do with the original Tetris game. Or the song of related to Tetris. I'm not sure which one it is. The Russian song. Here we go. Ah, missed it. This is gonna be another long stage, I feel. Hey, how come it didn't work? I guess sometimes there's weird glitches that happen. give myself more room to work with. It's a risk, but one I'm willing to take. Yeah, with the gray blocks, you only have to line up 3 to make a special attack with them. Don't know why. I guess it's because they're such rare blocks. You only see them after some time. Here we go. Oh, jeez. That was a weird 6 combo. Sometimes it happens where 2 blocks land at the same time, where it'll count as a combo, despite the fact that they're completely unrelated. Okay, I didn't want that to happen. Sometimes when the blocks raise from under, they'll do it. A block will come up and it'll automatically make a combo for you, despite the fact that you didn't want to. Didn't want it to. Oh, jeez. Come on. Going to closing in on 3 minutes. Still nowhere. The end is nowhere near in sight. And we're not even at the actual villains yet. This game is very short, but considering this is the first time I comment on the first game I'm commenting on in the full Let's Play, it feels a lot longer. I guess I'm supposed to be doing only 15-minute updates, but... And the thing is, I'm gonna be playing Panel de Pont right after this, so... Just gonna be a very long night. Oh, jeez. Crap, running out of things. Dang! 3 minutes and... Look at that freaking smile he's making. Sheesh. Gonna have to play harder now. Yes, try again. My 3rd try. Let's attack aggressively. Which is exactly what I'm gonna do. Boom. There! See? 24 seconds! That's what happens when you play that aggressively. The computer can't keep up. Should have done this from the beginning. Lunch fish and floppy fish. Yeah, that's weird. There's like this is exactly what I'm talking about. There's 2 characters that you're freeing, even though you're only freeing one of them based on the screen. Then these are their images. And here we have Raphael the Raven, who's a semi-unique character. Like he's a generic enemy and a boss on the original Yoshi's Island, but I keep thinking of him as a unique character, even though he's not. Oh geez, I'm gonna lose right away, am I? I will say this, the character Raphael replaces, I like a lot more than the one, the original character. Oh geez, that's a huge combo he did. He or she, not sure, genderless, I guess. Okay, big stuff coming up. Boom! Let's see. I like how sometimes there's stuff over the garbage blocks that you can work with. It really makes games look much more interesting. It really shows the mechanics at work being pushed to their limits. Well, not to their limits, but it's fun. That's what I'm saying. Times 2. Oh, jeez. Let's do this. Something else someone mentioned. You wanted me to get a pop filter, but I'm using a headset right now, so it's probably not going to happen anytime soon. There we go, 1 minute 32, not too bad. And the thing with this headset is that there's no pop filter, a mini pop filter on it. So sometimes you might hear me licking my lips or the sound of my keyboard. I'm gonna have to tolerate it for now. I don't expect to do this commenting thing perfectly right now. I do expect there to be kinks and things to fix later on. Like sometime 3 years from now, I'm gonna be looking at this video and I'm gonna be thinking, oh wow, I was so terrible at this when I was doing it back then, and I'm so much better now. Much like how my videos on my YouTube account, the first ones I didn't even know how to do widescreen or how to properly export an MP4 file instead of an AVI file. And now we're in the mountain wickedness. And what's with Yoshi? When he gets surprised, his tongue is sticking out, and it's very weird. By the way, if you look on the top left, it says Cave of Wickedness. That was before it would say the actual boss title of the creature you're facing, but instead they changed it so that the enemy you're facing and now actually says their name, Hookbill the Koopa. And he's got a weird speech impediment for some reason, or verbal tick. We're free of the spell. Let us fight for you. Okay, let's try him. No, wait. Him. Oh, why? I'm having a change of heart, you know, something. Oh, whoops! My hand's stuck on the L button. Oh no, I just lost. In 1 second, no less. Must be a new record. Oh no, what's happening? Ain't gonna fight no more. I need a nap. And sorta continue. Oh man, he's gone! Thank God. Okay, let's play at Wiggler now. The music here is really good. Right up there with the lava music. Hopefully I won't lose. I actually like this Wiggler guy. Para Wiggler. Not sure what his just call him Wiggler because that's what his form is known as usually. It's too bad the flying version isn't as common in Mario games as the snail version. Not snail. It's not a snail. I can't. The word is on the tip of my tongue. Not snail. Not a worm, I think. Easier if I could just say in French. Oh, whatever. Whatever. His original form is more well known. Oh, big combo going on here. Yes. Ah, I missed it. Oh, I still got it. Well, numbers times 6, not too bad. Oh, I think I might win. Ah! Neat. Hookbill usually gives me lots of troubles. And he's got no death quote. Because Nintendo of America. Actually, no, it was like that in the original game. Also, shoot. Nice save there, buddy. And I guess that was his death quote, but what I meant is that a death quote as you're actually fighting him in the... And Naval Piranha, because it's the third boss of the Yoshi's Island game, and that plant was in the water, even though there's lots of plants that can actually survive in water. And he eats donkeys. Silly horse. Thank God we're not playing as this silly horse anymore. Attack! Should probably attack aggressively here because Naval Piranha is actually really tough. Pretty much the same as Hookbill, but for some reason some characters just happen to be tougher against me for some reason. Oh, here we go. Oh geez. Launched a big thing against me. Let's go with this. Let's do this. Times 3. Oh jeez, better, yeah. Almost got stuck there. I mentioned this before, but sometimes you get stuck on the 2 bottom rows and there's nothing you can do and you pretty much have to give up. And I demonstrated this earlier, if you lose with the side characters, not Yoshi, you lose them forever. Even if you continue. And I don't want to lose Wiggler. Oh jeez, I didn't want to do that. Okay, we got rid of these blocks. Ah, curses! Well, as I said, Naval Piranha gives me lots of troubles. I did not lose. Somebody cheated me. Yeah, sorry, not my fault. 5th to continue. Nah, just play as Blarg. Yeah, this changes the ending, by the way, when you lose characters. When you finish the game, well, you'll see. I'll explain it as we end it. There we go. Big combo. Not really that big, actually. Here comes the big one. Oops, nice save there. Okay, what to do? Being very calm right now. Very silent. I keep thinking I should say something, but there's really nothing to say anymore, to be quite frank. I'm just playing the game and there's little to comment since the gameplay barely changes. It just gets slightly more difficult every once in a while. They're sending this. Ah, jeez. Maybe it's just that I'm playing more poorly when I'm against the Piranha Plant. By the way, I recently found out about Nintendo Puzzle Collection for the GameCube, and for some reason the music is worse in that version. I have no idea why. Or I guess it just sounds worse to me, but yeah, it sounds worse, and I don't like that. Hurry up. Crap. Ooh, nice save. Got lucky there. Oh, jeez! I was about to make another lineup. Well, there goes Blarg and Flamer Guy. At least he admits he lost. Well, partly because of me. No, let's just stick to Yoshi now. I need some characters alive to explain what happens in the ending. What changes the ending when you lose characters like this. Naval Piranha is the final boss in the easy mode, by the way. And it shows here since he's very tough. Or at least he's just being tough because I'm being unlucky and not making as big combos as I should be doing. So let's attack aggressively. Yeah, Yoshi, you don't lose Yoshi if you lose with him, so... Ah, there we go. You can make a combo up here. I love it when you can do that. Looks very neat. Like some other stuff. There we go. Only 1 minute in? I thought it's been 3 minutes since I'm fighting him. I guess the timer goes slower as you're playing. Because it's lagging. Oh jeez. I have to attack a bit more aggressively now. Oh, we can make a combo up there. Like this, so! Oh jeez. Ah, jeez! Nope. Yeah, I know I just cheated a bit, but fact of the matter is I don't want to hold you guys up too long. Besides, I'm playing as Yoshi, so there's no penalty for playing as him. I'm not going to use the slowdown, though. Oh, geez, that's not what I wanted to do. That's certainly not what I wanted to do. There we go. Man, Naval Piranha's really been a hard ass. Oh jeez. There we go. There we go. Man, what happened? Like, there's a combo it's trying to do right there. Ah! Come on. No. No. Really cheating a lot right now, but the fact of the matter is, okay, fine. I'll accept this loss because see, no punishment. Anyways, I'm gonna skip ahead, send 4 on him. Yes! Finally! See, it's a lot easier when you attack aggressively for some reason. But I keep wanting to extend the length of these fights because it's so fun when you're fighting against the engine as it keeps accelerating the pace of the rising blocks. I explained that very poorly. Oh jeez. And now for my favorite character. Kamek and Kamek's... No, just Kamek. Don't care about the toadies. And he's the one who did that curse thing, apparently. Of course, that's not like that in the original, I bet. But then again, there's no wizards in the original. More on that later. Yes, I love the Hocus Pocus soundbite. When I was younger, the games back when I was younger didn't have a lot of voice acting, so hearing something say an actual word and it was just like amazing. I just wanted to keep hearing it. It's better than the weird sounds that Yoshi would make and all that, because it was actual words. Same thing with Tales of Fantasia. Super Famicom game that was only released in Japan. Well, although the Game Boy game, the Game Boy version of that game got released eventually. Oh jeez, almost got screwed there. Thankfully oh jeez. Okay, I'm okay. I was a bit worried there. More hocus pocusing. Kamek's offensive is Bane. Okay. Okay. There we go. Okay. We're still safe. Kamek's sending a huge combo. That'll probably screw me over. Oh, gee. Or not. Thankfully I had that blue combo ready. And got that heart combo. Oh! No, missed it. Kamek's doing okay still, so this is gonna last still some more time. Yes! Man, he did a good job setting up those gray blocks together. Okay, here we go. What's next? This. We're in the 3-minute mark here. Okay, I'm gonna start using the gray blocks now. Oh, what? Jeez. Well, figures he'd defeat me. I wasn't doing all that well. No way, I will not lose here. 8th, continue. I'm usually not this terrible, I assure you. I'm pretty good at video games. Well, the ones that... Yeah, something about being good at video games, it's usually the ones that you've already played that you're good at. It's something I've noticed, because I've done several playthroughs, non-commentary playthroughs already, and what happens is that games that you've already played, you play a lot better than the ones you haven't. Oh jeez, I didn't want to do that. But at least I attacked aggressively. Okay, here we go. Nope, this. Heart combo. Come on, Kamek. Not being as informative I expected. Because what happens when you're trying to make a commentary is that I get too focused on just playing the game, especially ones like this where it's not strategy. Oh jeez, can't do anything, can I? Well, I can do this. Save time. And that was a very confused sentence. Words. There we go. Because what happens when you slow down the game to beat your opponent is that, well, you do exactly what you want to do very easily, and it kind of screws up the actual difficulty of the game. Also, I don't like his death quote. Hocus pocus, stop this insanity. I don't know how they figured that was a good death quote for Kamek, but whatever. And Yoshi showing his limited sprites. Also, that is a miserable stance for Bowser to have. The stance of the guy he's replacing was much more threatening. Also, this music that's playing right now, it's actually an actual character's music, but the character that had this music, there's no one that replaced her. And I just spoiled a bit of it. But, so basically, this is the only place where you can listen to this team. And the danger version that you get when you're almost gonna lose, there's no way you can listen to it at all. More on that later when you are gonna be playing Panel de Pont. Bowser is obviously the toughest of them all. And here's something I don't like about him. I mean, in this game, his sprite looks a bit silly too. The music. It doesn't has nothing to do with Bowser. It's too silly. Especially given the Bowser of Yoshi's Island was very, despite being a baby, he was very cool and threatening. And that was a weird combo. There we go. I thought I was gonna lose right there. Jeez, I've got nothing to. I can do this. Do this. Yeah, very unfitting final boss music, and for good reason. Because this is not the actual final boss music of this game. The actual final boss music was the team I showed you that I was playing just as you were encountering Bowser. I think he's in danger right now. Let's attack aggressively. There, it wasn't very difficult, because at this point the blocks accelerate so quickly even the AI can't keep up, especially if you attack aggressively. Whew. Putting myself up. Arg! How could I lose? Just you wait and see. I've got to find a voice for Bowser. You know, something that's not like a Sunshine voice, where it was very, Actually, I kind of digged his Sunshine voice. It's just that it was only fitting in a comedic sense. It wasn't fitting in his role like in Super Mario Galaxy, where he was actually an actual villain and not for comedic purposes, even though it was a very light-hearted game. In Sunshine, Bowser was had a lot of villain decay. Okay, here's Scrappy-Doo, or Scrappy Yoshi, let's say, or Little Yoshi, I suppose. Well, I'm gonna call him Scrappy because he looks very annoying. Hey, you Koopa, I can beat you. Bring it on. Don't worry about Bowser, little one. What? Please say you're kidding me. It's not fair. I was gonna show you how cool I am. Yeah, woof woof. Yeah, you can see that the side characters are making comments here. If they're dead, they don't make any comment. Like, we skipped Wiggler's comment right there because he's dead. Or defeated, to be respectful of Nintendo's of America's feelings on the killing matter back then. Cow, Little Yoshi's it. Little Yoshi's it. I'm not afraid of the big bad Bowser. He was very silly in this game. What's with Yoshi? I don't remember this. I have no recollection of this at all. I think I might have gotten a bad ending because I lost some characters. I'm not too sure. And some Japanese text here. Very simple Japanese text, not the hiragana that's almost impossible for someone like me to translate. Oof. Yeah, so Tetris Attack product placement version of Panel de Pont. Nintendo felt that the original characters, the fairies, wouldn't be able to appeal to the audience in America and basically everywhere but Japan. So they replaced the name of the title of the series Panel de Pont with Tetris Attack to put the Tetris brand on it. And then they replaced the characters with Yoshi's Island characters because Mario characters didn't have enough Mario characters to use, and or actually, you know what? They just crammed the Yoshi characters in because they could. But despite that, it's still a very good game. This version, Tetris Attack, has more options than the original. I think it's got a sound test and stuff that the original didn't have, and there's a versus mode where you can play against the AI on 2-player that I think the original didn't have either. So technically better than the original, but as far as the cast is concerned, the side characters, besides Yoshi, I don't like that they're generic enemies. I do like the villains more, but only because the original villain cast of Planet of the Pwn isn't all that great either. But yeah, it's a silly Tetris game with a silly story and all that. And it's over, and there's other modes we could do. Actually, let's skip ahead. It's just the credits. Actually, I think they mentioned something here. Inspired by... Yeah, no. Maybe it was or inspired by the original Tetris, but it looked more inspired by Dr. Mario, if you ask me, even though I've never played Dr. Mario. Oh, really? Oh, really? Well, that's kind of pointless. Anyway, alright, let's just do this. The special stage of this mode. I'm not sure what mode it is because I just loaded it out of the state. I like this special stage because as you can see, we're going to be doing damage to Bowser's HP, assuming we don't lose it quite instantly. And you can see the dark blue blocks I was talking about. Oh jeez. I think we are going to lose instantly. Or not. There we go. The best way to finish Bowser is to do combos. If you do like a 5-chain combo, you basically just won already. But the blocks fall really fast, so as you can see, I'm doing lots of more damage using the chains. Yeah, something broken about this mode. If you wait at the last second, you get a stop motion, and the time you get is ridiculous. It's like impossible to run out of time if you just wait at the last second. I think that's it. Yep. But this is only a special bonus stage. It's not the final stage of this mode. As you can see, Bowser can't vote it, you silly donkey. Just you wait and see. Or just wait and see. Head to the last stage. You've come along. Well, not really. If you can't go do combos or chains, you're not only wasting your time, you're wasting mine. Oh, please, stop your blubbering. Let's get on with it. And that's not his roar, that's the original villain's roar. It's still fitting, though, so I guess that's fine. The music is not, though, fitting. Yeah, this isn't very this was very difficult for me when I was younger, but now that I know how everything works, it's not nearly as difficult. Just wait and get a stop. And you're basically safe. Like, watch out all the time I have. And as long as it stays near the top, I have as much time as I need. Bowser still has lots of HP, probably because I haven't done big chains yet. Yeah, even though the music is very silly and unfitting, it's still kind of good. Just not fitting for a final boss. Oh jeez, I think I'm gonna screw up almost. Yeah, if you keep doing just combos of 4, you're not gonna do enough. you're not going to do a lot of damage, as much damage as you should be doing. It's going to take quite a while to finish Bowser. But he's dead now, so... And he doesn't come back up to call you out for being a donkey. And you get an alternate ending screen. Excuse me, if you heard that. It's the same thing though. Anyway, we're gonna be going ahead and doing Planet of the Po now. Just one moment. Different voice sound, and I don't think that's a high Q. I rescind what I said earlier. I think I already mentioned that before, but yeah, I don't think that's in a high Q. I have no idea what it says. I have no idea what any of the text here says, except for the English text, of course. But as far as the Japanese text is concerned, not quite sure. Well, I'm guessing that huge title screen means Panel de Po. And yeah, I'm pretty sure it does. Yeah, as you can see, there's only 4 options here to select, as opposed to the Tetris stack, or there's an additional options menu, I believe. Anyway, versus mode. And once again, we will be playing on very hard. And I think this is Lip, the main character of that Yoshi replaced. She's one of the few main female protagonists of Nintendo that hasn't appeared in Brawl because virtually unknown. And I have no idea what she says there. Shkuta, I'm not sure what that means. Anyway, Planet de Po compared to Tetris Stack is a lot cuter, and that's Windy that we're going to be facing. Very creative. And the character portraits here are a lot better than the Yoshi's Tetris Attacks versions. More on that later too. And there's some very slight engine differences here. I'm not too sure if they're actual differences, but yeah, very slight engine differences. Anyway, you might have noticed, see these, the garbage blocks? They're unique. Same thing on the opponent side. Everyone has unique versions of their garbage blocks, and this was removed in Tetris Attacks in Tetris Attack period. Everyone got the same garbage blocks that they sent out, and I think that's regrettable because it adds flavor to characters to have their own specific set of things. Anyway, this was very easy, despite being very hard mode. Oof. And Windy joins our team. Now, here comes, I think her name is Sherbert. She's one of the, I personally blame her for well, just look. Yeah. I'm gonna go over it when we beat her, but I'm sure y'all saw her portrait there, and how a little, risque it was. And we're gonna do a big attack combo here. Yeah, I think she's finished. Yeah, 24 seconds, new record. Anyway, look at her portrait. Her ass is showing. Sorry for the language, but I blame her for changing the cast into Yoshi Island characters, even though it's probably for product placement reasons. She would get an edit. She would get shorts in America. And I think this is Tiana. I think it's Tiana. She looks a lot older than the other characters. I mentioned before that although the characters are fairies and they all look young, but there's actually some characters that actually look considerably older than I remembered in this game. She's a lot better than Poochie by default. Just saying. And another big combo coming up. Yeah, this is a lot easier than I expected. I thought this version of the game was a lot harder, but from what I remember, this is a lot easier than my current Tetris stack run. Maybe we'll do it without ever losing. Well, no, probably not. Okay, going into attack mode. Let's do this. Oh geez, I screwed up the combo. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Well, it's something. And it's enough. Tiana, welcome to the team. Even though we beat you. Defeat means friendship. Tiana joined our team. Not what it actually said, just what I think it said. Also, notice how completely different this stage compared to Wiggler's. And this is Ruby. For good reasons. She's got butterfly wings, or glass wings, I'm not sure. They look like glass. Big combo. Yes. Ah, missed it. Okay, send up something for attack. This is gonna take a bit longer. She replaces Wiggler, and I mentioned before that Wiggler is when the game stops pulling punches. So it's not exactly surprising I'm struggling a bit more against her. Ah, jeez. Keep screwing up. There we go. Just in time, too. Boom. Oh jeez. I'm having a lot more trouble than I expected. I guess this game, again, no idea if this game, the original, is actually harder. It's just something I noticed, but I guess I'm very inconsistent in how I play, and as a result, sometimes I have trouble in one version and sometimes I have trouble in the other. Depends on how quickly I defeat my opponent. There we go. Yeah, she's beating the crap out of me. She's way tougher than I remember her. Okay, big combo going on. Ooh, that was close. Nothing here. Okay, I think, yeah, that was close. Very exciting fight. Oof, I couldn't say anything because I needed to focus on beating her. This is exactly why I like this game. Very, it's not something you can break easily unless you use the slowdown key, but that's because I'm playing this on an emulator. Now we got Iricia, I think? Irias? I'm not too good with the katakana. I believe that's what it's called. She lives in water, and she's some kind of a mermaid thing? Goddess of water? Not sure. She looks pretty, I guess. Much better than the frog. Yeah, I can understand why Nintendo replaced the casts for product placement reasons, but now that I know how good this game is, I prefer, as far as side characters concerned, this cast and the Yoshi characters. But only the cast. As far as the engine is concerned, I'm pretty sure they're similar enough. They're both very fun, so I don't mind that we got product placement version of Tetris Stack and all that. It didn't affect the game negatively. Okay, let's attack aggressively as usual. Didn't really do much. Usually something comes up. Oh, there we go. Nope. No good. Screw that up. Screw that up too. Yeah, I keep switching stuff out of position. As a result, I screw up the combos that are set up for me already. And there goes a... what can I do? I can time to tank right now. Let's do this. And we just did nothing. Okay, I've got something here. Which did something, okay. There we go. Let's do this. I screwed it up anyway, but yeah. I keep trying to get my cake and eating it too. And this lasting a lot longer than it should. Nothing here. Trying to figure out a way to beat her quickly, but nothing's coming up. Nothing I can see anyway. Sometimes there's combos where you look into afterwards where you see, oh, I could have done this and this and this and this, but if I use the slowdown key, I guess I'll show what happens when you use the slowdown key in the next match. But for this one, I'm just gonna try to beat her fairly since I've started up. I don't want to use the slowdown key on the final bosses since it won't be very fair. Oh, there we go. Got something big going on here. Okay, not that big. 3 minutes in, still nowhere, no end in sight. But the blocks are rising quickly, so one good combo should be enough. Ah, there we go. Nope. Keep screwing them up. Uh-oh. Yeah, for some reason that didn't work as a combo. It didn't work as a chain. It should have counted as a chain. I almost died there. Lost. Sorry. Okay, I did lose. Okay, I guess Aricia, you're the one who's gonna be the victim of the slowdown key. Different game over screen. And it's a little silly how your opponent is the one who's saying game over. It makes, I guess, all of your friends are on their curse right now. Anyway, slowdown key, go! Let's attack aggressively! If I can find something. There we go. Witness the power of the slowdown key! I almost screwed up my own combo there. Yeah, this just keeps going and going. And that'll be it. Yeah, I think 13 is the maximum you can do in a chain. And I've stopped using the slowdown key because I don't want to be too rough on her. She's got a lot to break. Well, actually, let's try some more attacking aggressively. Yeah. See, no chance. They have no chance at all when you use the slowdown key. But then again, who would? It was raining in the water stage. I've just noticed how silly that is. Alright, who's up? Flare. Her name is Flare. Yes, Flare. She's got neat hair. I don't give her that much. Oh, and not to say that her music is completely awesome! The longest team of the game, too. Yes! I love it. There's this weird glitch where if you switch at the last second, the the blocks will freeze in place and it'll count as a chain, even though it probably shouldn't. I guess some people might call it a feature instead of a glitch, but I don't want to rile up some people. Yes. I guess if I had to criticize Flair here, I don't like her voice all that much. It's too weak. I'd expect something more aggressive from her posture. I guess in Japan her voice sounds more aggressive. But to a French-speaking Quebecois like me, it just sounds very tame. I got something big here. Yeah. Wasn't too difficult. Got very lucky with my chains this time. Flair joins Lip's team, something like that. And now for a character so much better than that bloody fish that eats you and kills you in one hit. A mermaid. That's so much better than the damn fish. Even though she's technically half fish. But that's besides the point. Yeah, she's a lot tougher too, as should be expected from this stage of the game. I like her portrait too. It's very, the way it's stylized. Well, not stylized, but the fact that she's semi upside down really adds to her character compared to other portraits where they're just in a weird attack stance. In ups. I'm nitpicking at this point, but what I'm trying to say is that I like her portrait. And a combo. Yeah, it's sometimes I'm about to say something and then suddenly you realize. Maybe I should adjust and think about what I'm about to say first. And as a result, I say nothing, which is why I get these awkward silences. When I should be commenting, I keep thinking I should comment non-stop, but yeah, look, that should have been a chain, a 5 chain right here. For some reason, it doesn't work in this game, and I think Tetris Stack 2 has that glitch where it doesn't count it as a proper chain. It's probably because of the way the block is currently moving into position. Dang, missed it. Ah, jeez. Yeah, Mermaid Girl, I like her, but not her music. Her music is very, it's not bad, obviously, because all of the music in this game is very good, but compared to the previous character's music, this is a step down. Oh, neat. Didn't think that worked. Oh, jeez. I guess the upside of her music being weaker is that I don't get as upset when I keep oh jeez. Yes, big combo. Times 5. That's neat. Good. That's very good. I should do a gray block combo right away now, so as to keep her from breaking the blocks I'm gonna send from her from now on. I think if you're fast enough, like frame perfect, you can actually move a block all the way across the screen and it still make it count as a chain. But I'm not sure. Anyways, Mermaid Girl, my favorite. And it has nothing to do with mermaids being my favorite creatures, one of my favorite creatures of the fantasy. I assure you. Sarcasm. Oh, Moon Girl. I don't like her. Celine, I think. Yeah, Celine. Got nice hair though. Oh, and her team is nice too. It's too bad our sprite doesn't reflect how neat her hair is, though. Yeah, her laugh is why I don't like her. Very noble woman laugh. Very generic and noble woman's laugh. And the worst part is that I lost. Well, not that. It's not. The worst part is that there's another character that has a noble woman's laugh, and that character fits so much better to have that noble woman's laugh. Well, I guess it makes sense that she has a noble woman's laugh too, but I lost right away. Okay, I almost lost right away. Yeah, not too good of a turnout right here. There we go. Whoa, that was weird. Very bizarre. Don't know what to do here. Give me something. Nothing. Well, I got this. Blue. Not camera laser. She's sending me a lot of stuff. Oof. Big combo going on. Yeah, keep laughing. I think I might beat her right now. Not too sure. Yeah, I beat her. That's revenge. And now we freed all of our friends. Or did we? No, we did. I've just noticed the green hills in the background behind the stage. They look a lot like Mario hills. There's little wonder that why they replaced the cast with the Yoshi's Island characters. And then we returned to some kind of flower, I think, flower badge, and now we're at Mount Wickedness. It's probably different in Japanese, but let's see. Mus. I didn't have time to translate it. At least Lip's surprise icon looks a lot more tolerable. Yeah, see, on the top left, you can see the name of the boss, Phoenix, and not something else. But surprisingly, he does say his name in the text box down there. Yeah, they want to fight for us. Mermaid Girl, let's hope you survive all the way through, because you're my favorite character. Hold on. Yeah. She's gonna survive all the way through, because we want the best ending, don't we? Although then again, I've used continues. Maybe I won't get the best ending anyway. It's nothing special anyway, so. But you know, just in case. Considering we're not going to be able to even translate the best ending. Also, Phoenix guy here, very tough. Don't underestimate him. I think it has to do with the fact that the blocks fall a lot faster now too. Also, Phoenix guy, he's got a very silly sprite. You should look at it. It's very, very silly. I can tell the sprite artist had a lot of fun making him. Maybe it wasn't her. Oh, neat. Didn't set up those combos. Chains. I keep calling them combos, but they're actually chains. Been playing too much fighters lately. Or Capcom fighters, basically. I had that set up for me, and I screwed it up anyway. Oof, almost got deaded here. Yeah, nope. Using the reset switches. Yeah, Phoenix guy, look at him. Look at his sprite, very silly. And no, I'm not losing. Not with this character, anyway. Very tick-headed when it comes to... Yeah, but anyway, as I was saying, yeah, Phoenix guy, a lot tougher than every opponent so far. Ah, jeez, I missed that combo. Should be attacking aggressively right now. How did that count? Yeah, it's bizarre, but if you make a change at the very, very last second, it won't count it for you for some reason. Oop. Luckily that did. I should attack aggressively. I keep saying that, but I keep thinking, oh, I should do that one combo just before raising my there. Big combo coming up. Damn! Almost made it continue all the way. There we go. Very silly defeat sprite too. And he's got no death code. But he's got a weird sound playing over him. Yeah, I haven't mentioned this so far, but when you win, the music doesn't stop into a victory tune. They added that to Tetris Attack for some reason. It's hit and miss. Oh, it's a dragon. Yeah. See, this is why I don't like the villains of this Panel de Pont as much as the villains of the Tetris Attack, because they're all very generic. I mean, dragon, really? They couldn't give him a special name. Anyway, for the sake of variety, I'm gonna use a different character this time. I'm gonna use Tiana. It doesn't really change anything, but... Oh, by the way, you might have noticed, his background, in the upper middle, it's basically Bowser's background. Or rather, it's his background, just Bowser stole it from him. By the way, this dragon, I think he's a lot easier than Phoenix guy back there. But it's hard to tell, you know. Tiana. Oh, there we go. Dang, missed it. Yeah, I still think he's a lot easier. Dang, missed it. Well, no, I didn't miss it, but there was no star in place, and I wanted to continue the combo. Ah, jeez, I screwed it up. Well, I guess I better raise it a bit. Okay, here we go. Oh, jeez. Okay, Dragon's putting a big fight today. Or rather, I'm not putting up as much as a fight as I should. Yeah. Mermaid girl, you're up. Neris, her name is. I forgot to mention that. Very silly name, Neris. I think I'll just call her Mermaid Girl, like Flamer Guy. Because really, the only reason I really like her is because she's a mermaid. Not to sound racist or anything. But this is a silly action puzzle game, so there's very little character development or anything. There is a story going on here, but... Ooh. Why did I screw that up? I had that set up for me. I hate it when I do that. Trying to think what to do here. Okay, here we go. No, we don't go. Messed that up. Nothing here. Oof. No! No, that's what I wanted to do. Sorry, it's just that when you screw up so many times. Ah, jeez, he had that set up for me. Ooh, oh, come on, I was this close. There we go. Dragon's putting in a very tough fight today. Forcing me to use the rewind key. No, no. There we go. Ooh. Oh, that was very close. You know, except for the cheating stuff I did. Goodbye, dragon. You will not be missed. And you put up a tough fight today. Very generic dialogue, even though I have no idea what it says. It's very generic. Also, you may have noticed we're already at the final boss with the fade out to black stuff thing going on. And here we have Mau Thanatos. That's his romanicized name according to the game, but I'm pretty sure they meant Thanatos, the god of death. Also, his speech portrait looks nothing like his actual big portrait back there, up there. And his sprite looks very silly too. Not right now, but you'll see. And he's got the ridiculous music, as you may have noticed now. Which should be a good indication that he's not the final boss. Oh, spoilers. Yeah. Well then again, if you're playing on normal mode, I think you don't face the real final boss, like many games do that. Same thing happens in Tetris Stack actually. I think if you play on easy, it ends automatically after you beat Naval Piranha. Oh, and I just almost lost. Oh, there we go. Big combo here too. Should be. Oh jeez. Oh crap, I think I screwed myself over! Oh jeez. Okay, I got very lucky there. Because I almost locked myself out. Yeah. Oh, jeez. That's what I wanted to do. Thank you. When you yeah, when you panic, that's where the difficulty of the game really shines. And Thanatos just sent a whole bunch of blocks to me. And he's got basically nothing on his side. I may have mentioned earlier in this video that I said that I would not cheat. Well, sorry for going against that, but this video has been very long and I've been playing since quite a while, for some time now. And I don't want to keep this video from being any longer. Still not going to try to use the slowdown key. Yeah, I messed that up. Oof. Yeah, that should, I might get him. Ah, I was going in the right direction. Whoa, that was really bizarre. That should not have been a 3 times 3 and then times 4 chain. I have no idea how that works. How that happened. Okay, we're running out of things to do here. There we go. Send me a huge thing. Okay. What can we do here? This? Move over. Oh man, 4 minutes? Okay, the blocks are moving really quickly now. One second, no, not even a millisecond. Even a millisecond spent not doing combos is fatal. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna even with the slowdown key, there's some things you don't see. Timestamp's good enough. As you can see, he's practically he's almost screwed himself over. Imagine that, beating him in less than 20 seconds. And 30 seconds good enough. And look at this sprite now, it's so silly. Ow, ow, ow. And even here, he looks silly. And as you can see, his face sprite just looks nothing like his big sprite. Don't know why. I guess it's possibly limitations of the engine. Of the Super Nintendo's palette. Oh, and look, it's the real boss. Corderia. Or Corderia? Not sure. She looks to be quite related to the wind, so let's pick Windy. And she looks naked too. And here's that noble woman's laugh again. This is probably gonna be a long fight. Just saying. Oof, close. What? No! I had that chain right there, but sometimes the engine just feels like kicking you in the nuts. Or the crotch, preferably, since not everyone has nuts. Okay, that was bizarre. And as you can see, I mentioned this before in Tetris Stack, the team playing is the music that you hear just before facing Bowser. And you don't just hear that team as a battle music in Tetris Stack, which means you can't hear the music when you're in danger either. At all, it is. What do we have here? Yeah, big combo. Or not. Times 5 is okay, but not enough to beat this boss. Neat. Okay, let's attack aggressively. Yeah, this music, you can't hear it at all in Tetris Stack. Oof, playing get close to the chest here. I don't think I'm slowing my opponent down at all. Yeah, it's probably most obvious. The dissonance of music happens most often in this fight because of how different the music becomes when you're near defeat or victory, I guess. Oof, that was close. Almost getting screwed. Oof. Ah, geez, messed that one up. Oof. I thought she had something ready for me. There, finally. Finally done! Oh, I'm a little tired right now. And she's got no sound as she's being defeated. But she does do that vibrating thing. Not sure if she's actually the villain or we'll see. We'll see it later. And every character is live, even though we used a few continues. Way, 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 way! I think that's just saying. Oh no, it's Cordelia. Is she a villain? Villain. Words. Ho 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 ho. Oh no, now she's Princess Cordelia, the good version. Not. What do you mean a queen? She's not a queen. Queens are evil. Disney said so. Yeah. Well, anyway, she's probably a queen in the Japanese version, but if it would have ever came to America, she'd be a princess. Ugh. Just saying things as they were going here. I have no idea what they're saying. This ending is a lot longer than Tetris Attacks, and I imagine what the girls, the fairies that survived, are saying has more relevance with story-wise, as opposed to just being comments on the bloody scrappy Yoshi. Oof. No idea if there's a translation of this game, as in a translation of what they're of Panel de Pont, not Tetris Attack, because that's a product placement version, even though it's in English. And as you can see, there's clearly some story differences based on the changes of characters they did. Lip is the new queen of the world, I guess, something like that. In Nintendo Puzzle Collection for the GameCube. It's a Japan-only game. She's got a daughter, and Lip has a daughter who looks almost exactly like her, just even chibier. And I have no idea what to say about that. Really, I just wanted to make that comment based on that. There's also a Panel de Pont game for the DS. I don't think that ever came out to United States either, or Canada, but maybe Europe. Words, Canadian accent. It really does sound weird when I listen to it myself. And this is essentially the same ending as the previous Tetris Attack video showed us. Surprisingly, yeah, it's barely the Tetris Stack barely translated this ending, since it's most of the stuff is already in English. The only change, I think, is the character running on the rainbow right now. Fast forwarding. Anyway, not sure what I'm gonna play next. Someone mentioned, I said that before, but someone mentioned they wanted me to do Mario World hacks. I don't believe I want to do that. I might do Fire Emblem ROM hacks. There's quite a few, and they're quite lengthy. I'll probably do it like every 50 minute video every once in a while, possibly daily. But yeah, if you guys have any suggestions about what other game you want me to play, I'll listen. I might say yes, I might say no. Either way, eager to hear. Nothing too difficult for my computer to process, because this computer not very good at modern games or games that require quite a lot of processing power. Anyway,